Okay, we are live, everyone, and we're kind of testing out the waters here to make sure the stream is going to be stable. Last Saturday, we ran into some issues where there was some disconnecting and reconnecting, all kinds of stuff like that. So that is no fun, and that's what we're trying to avoid here. I have changed up the camera angle a little bit more today, but that's just because the camera, I want to give the camera some more depth. I don't want it to feel like I'm right up on the camera or anything like that. But in order to do that, in order to do what I want to do, I think I need a different lens for the camera. And since that's not happening, we are gonna just pivot and do something different real fast. But still have fun. I think this is fine. This is what we've been doing for a long time. We kind of got Eevee here in the middle. That's kind of the goal. Make sure Eevee's there in the middle. It helps out all of the others. Okay, let's go live here on Instagram. Sick. We do have packs available. I wasn't able to find any more black and white. Let me know, guys. Have y'all been able to find any more black and white? I would love to know. It's been a struggle bus here, though. Of course, unless I want to buy on the secondary market, all that kind of stuff, you know. And I do that for stream sometimes. Actually, for stream stuff, I usually do that all the time. But yeah, hopefully everyone's had a good week. We'll be live for a while tonight. We'll be hanging out. If you want to talk Pokemon, talk business stuff, really do anything. It is unfortunate. I really don't have any packs to open today. I do have some stuff that we could look at though. But first, let's check out this setup with some cards, right? I think that would be a great idea. Check it out. I think this is gonna work good. Honestly, I think this is gonna work out great. Yeah, what's up, Chineth? Good to see you, man. You picked out 5 ETBs today for 60 a pop, 4 Black Bolt and 1 White Flare. Dude, that's an amazing pickup, bro. That's basically MSRP, dude. Nova's here. What's up, Nova? Nova says GameStop's gonna be dropping White Flare tomorrow. I'm gonna have to stop by my local GameStop after I hit up the gym. A lot of times, what I do on Saturdays is I wake up, I prep orders from TCG Player in the stream, I head to the gym, and then around like, I don't know, like 12 or 1, I'll head into town, I'll stop by GameStop, I'll stop by my local LGS, all that kind of stuff, so that's kind of what we're doing. That's so awesome, Chinette, that you were able to find 5 ETBs for right at market. That's awesome. Oh, 60 is MSRP. For some reason, well, I guess, is 60 MSRP with tax? For some reason, I was thinking 55 was MSRP. But no, you're right. Is it 55 plus tax? I'm not sure. I could be totally wrong. Either way though, Nova, you're paying $60, right? So I think that you're right, 100%. So yeah. Guys, we're hanging out tonight. We've got very limited English packs available. So we have some Obsidian Flames, a couple packs of SV Base, but then we also still have White and Black in Japanese. We have one of my favorite sets right here in Japanese is Crimson Haze. It's half of Twilight Masquerade, has the Greninja in it. I don't know if this box does, maybe it does. But anyway, super fun stuff. Target by You had 25 of each ETBs. Sheesh, that's pretty good. Chis says, my GameStop is only selling 5 White Flares. 5 total? Whoa, that's crazy. Oh man, I hope my GameStop has more than 5. Yo, what's up, Eminem? Good to see you. How have you been, by the way? Long time no see. Oh man. Dude, GameStop, yo, that's the thing is like, I've been seeing more product, but then locally, if I go somewhere, like my local game store is like, man, I only got like 10 of these, like 10 total. I just think that's so crazy. But then like Nova, you're saying like Target had 25 of them. That's not too bad. I mean, I'm sure it's still sold out that night. Last time I hit up a restock at Target, there was at least 30 people on the line. It's crazy. And then Nova, on Thursday mornings, I always do this little stop. I usually have a short doctor's appointment, and then I'll swing by Target on my way into work. And I was talking to one of the employees there, and she was like, "Yeah, we had Pokemon out last night, but there was a line, always a line." I wonder, do you guys think it's gonna slow down anytime soon? I really don't know. I'm really like, I got my fingers crossed that like the mega sets, like something exciting is gonna happen there. So I'm really excited to see. I really think something is on the horizon. And maybe it doesn't stop everything. You know what I mean? Maybe it doesn't fully correct the market, but I think we're gonna see some interesting stuff in the coming months for Pokemon. I don't know if you guys agree or if you guys think that the just train's not gonna stop. It's gonna go full steam ahead. But I kind of got this feeling, man. Also, I got to pick up some more Final Fantasy Commander decks this week. There was a big restock. I picked up 4 cases of Commander decks. So that's what is it? It's like 16 total Commander decks that I'll break down, sell, and I got for a really good price. But then I looked at TCG Player this morning, and the price dropped so much because of the restock. But it's already starting to climb back, so I think we're fine. Chinna says today was honestly a great day. I found an LGS that has a membership service where you can reserve items pre-orders. That's not too bad. Only 10% on top of their cost. That's really, really great. You know, I think LGSs that do that model where it's almost like a wholesale model, I think they do a good job. Because what it allows them to do is it allows them to like continue buying their distribution and their limits while also providing a service to their like loyal customers. I think that's really cool. I think that might, like, if I ever really dive into stuff, that might be something I'm interested in the future. I see a lot of people kind of go that model. I'm sure it's really busy though. Like if you get a large group or a large number of like subscriptions, I'm thinking like Rudy Alpha Investments, you're probably nonstop. That's like your full-time stuff. Like that's your full-time job on top of everything else you got going on. So crazy though. You guys got any fun plans this weekend? We got like we're gonna be celebrating a birthday on Sunday, but tomorrow should be more of a chill day. Today I had to drop my car off at the mechanic, so that was unfortunate. Picked up a case of Edge of Eternity bundles, 10 collector booster packs. Dang, that's almost a whole case, almost a whole box. 1 collector. Oh, you did get a full collector booster box. You got the 10 packs. And 6 play boxes at $100 per. Dude, that's sick, man. Dude, those play boxes I think are going to be a steal of a deal. A lot of people are thinking the collector's booster is going to raise too. It's at 400, right? For something, 440 right now. So a lot of people are speculating that's going to go up even more. Yeah, Chineth, I totally agree. I think it's a good business model, and I think it like, I think everyone's a winner there. Like obviously the LGS needs to make some money, but they can keep up their allocations and their spend, so it's a win-win. It's harder though. I'm sure it's harder to do that business model in a market like this, where like if the LGS wanted to, they could just blow out all that product online for a lot more. But I think that's wise to you just reward people, like reward your loyal customers. It just makes sense to me. It just makes sense. Rudy's dropping play boxes at 106 in 2 days. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on Rudy's sale. I may jump into it. Oh, I think he just sold out of collector boxes, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I really like Rudy. I think that his prices are fair for where the market's at, and obviously his content is so good, but at the same time his content it's like, I don't know. It's so good. His jokes are so funny. Firefly's here. Firefly, how are you doing? I love your videos, by the way. You're absolutely crushing it with the videos. It's awesome. Yeah, some of like Rudy's jokes, it's part of who he is online, and maybe that's how he is in real life. I don't really know, but some of them are pretty crass or pretty cringy, and it makes me hesitant to really widely recommend. But that's just because I have this like I have this stigma where like I try to be pretty family friendly, like not 100%, but like mostly family friendly. So, anyways, no, I love Rudy though. I've learned so much from him. Firefly says, thank you. I haven't made a Pokeball video today, so doing that while watching. Let's go. Yo, let's go. What Pokeball are you working on today? Which one? And we're really hanging out, guys. Like I said, I had to drop my car off at the mechanic, which is unexpected. It was leaking. I was worried that it was leaking transmission fluid, but it was actually just coolant, which also is not good. But it's better than transmission fluid in my mind, and so not the worst case scenario. But we don't have that car for like a week, so we have to find another workaround, which is just life. It's fine. It is what it is. We actually just got something hooked up with worked out with a family too, so we're not even worried about it. But guys, I have a lot of just backlog of bulk. Like, let me show you guys this stack. I have a ton of bulk EX cards. I need to sort and list. But man, I've been keeping myself so busy with stuff. And then like work, like my like full-time job is keeping me super busy as well. So it's just one of those things. Check out some of these EXs I got. Just a big stack of them. Some of them are Vs. Oh, there's a Radiant. But yeah, guys, I just have a lot to... Right now is not a bad time to be selling these. Especially if you picked them up for like bulk pricing. Oh, there's a lot of these. I got a lot of Rotoms. Let's go. I love that Gyarados card. It's so cool with the texture. Typhlosion. Anyways, yeah, I got a lot to get through. Just been kind of sitting on it, guys. That's what happens with me sometimes is I have this like large backlog of cards that I need to get listed, but at the same time I also have like magic projects going on where I need to like sort through like again like 500 to 1,000 cards and get those listed. So it's just a matter of priorities and what I want to do. So check this out. I got this big stack of EXs. Some of these are Japanese here. Let me know if you guys can see that. You should. Oh, some Pokeballs here too. Oh, there's a Master Ball, dude. Like this is crazy. I'm just finding it. You're sorting bulk right now. Let's go. Yes. I don't know when they're gonna open up seller registrations. I have a rep that I could probably ask. I should ask her and see if she can give me any insight. But oh, some promos. Last time I tried to ask a question like that, she was like, "I can't help you." She was like, "I can't tell you that information." I was like, "Ah." I freaking love Galaxy foils, guys. I'm a sucker for a Galaxy foil. Oh, and then there's just some regular bulk back here too. This is so funny. Working back through this. A lot of Japanese in that stack. And then I even have some ARs that I need to get listed. Guys, this is crazy. I do love these cards though. We got the Porygon Z. This card is so cool. I love the neon Pikachu sign in the back. It looks so good. It looks so good. What bulk are you sorting, bro? If you do find out, yeah, I'll let you know, dude. I'll let you know if I can find anything out. Oh, you're doing the Safari Ball, the full green one. Let's go, Fairy. That's gonna be so cool. I'll keep an eye out for the video. Try to like it. I try to like all your stuff whenever I can. Is that Iron Jugless? I think that's Iron Jugless there. Again with the future, like, neon signs. Full art trainer, Professor Tauros, Helios, or Helioptile. Oh, I got the Drowsy here too. Like, some of these are not bad. SARs, Sparks. Dude, a little Eevee promo hanging out. Dude, I swear, dude. And the little star. This is one of my favorite promos, guys. I think this was from. Is it from Twilight? I think. I can't remember. I think it's from Twilight. I don't think it was from Surging. But it's just Snorlax eating some fruit, dude. I love it. Yeah, Cheneth, hopefully they open up soon. I was wondering if they paused. I was wondering if they paused everything just because of Because of the move with their warehouse, I was thinking maybe that impacted something, but I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. I haven't, like, they haven't really released any information on it. I did get a weird email from TCG Player. It was basically this, like, sometimes on TCG Player, when you level up or whenever you hit a certain milestone, they'll message you. It's like an automated message on the platform that says, congratulations, you're eligible for X, or congratulations, you reached level 234. I got a notification this week that said, notification, we're sorry to inform you, but you've been disqualified from the pre-sale program. And I was like, I was never qualified for the pre-sale program. To pre-sell things on TCG Player, you have to be a brick and mortar, and you have to like prove that you're a local card store. So I was never even approved for it. So I don't know. Maybe they're revamping some stuff. It was just weird. It was weird that I received that. People that pre-sell on TCG Player though, like some of those prices are crazy, and if anybody indulges in that, that would be definitely a little money maker for anybody that makes some sales during that time period. Firefly says, I think it would be done by the end of the stream. Okay. Chile says, I thought it was 500 IQ. I messaged their help bot and asked when registration would reopen. It told me July 22nd. You know what's crazy though? It's crazy that the help bot actually gave you a date. I'm so surprised. I'm surprised it wasn't like programmed just to like not to be like, we can't help you. That surprises me so much. But yeah, what kind of bulk are you sorting through right now? What kind of bulk are you sorting through? But yeah, I have those 16. I have 16 commander decks for Final Fantasy coming in that I'll have to break down. I'll have to sell. I'm gonna sell for singles. And then also, if you guys don't know, like when you buy a commander deck, you get like a little like collector's sample pack for Magic. And the Final Fantasy ones, I bet they're dropping right now because of the restock. But let me check real fast. Final Fantasy, they at the peak they were selling for like $25 to $30 a piece. This sample pack only comes with 2 cards, guys. It comes with 2 cards. It was selling for $30. I think that's crazy. Final Fantasy collector. I think last time I checked it was 15. Whoa, it's gone up. What the heck? Yeah, last time I checked it was at the bottom at like $14, $15, and now it's back up to 17. Oh, it's about to hit 20 again. I think what happened with Final Fantasy, guys, is it's different. So Final Fantasy, usually these sample packs just are like 2 random cards from the entire collector set. However, with Final Fantasy, it's 2 cards from a totally separate collector's kind of mini set. So it's from the collector's commander cards, which are only available, I think, in those sample boosters. And some of those cards are worth hundreds of dollars. So that's why you're selling 2 cards for like $20, $30. But anyways, I'm really bad about ripping products. So a lot of times I'll just rip the sample packs because I'm like, I could hit gold, you know. I'm a ripper at heart, guys. I love opening packs, okay? I just love opening packs. The bot gave me a new date of July 28th, so we'll see. Yeah, that's so crazy. They're giving you dates, man. And you just got your first bulk lot. Let's go. 11,000 cards for $140. Honestly, that's not too bad. Did you ranging from vintage to modern? Yeah, dude, that's not terrible, man. Have you found any treasure pieces that you weren't expecting? Oh, I did this wrong. I'm trying to. So 140. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. Ah! Oh man, sorry guys. I'm over here. I'm trying to use my calculator. Please forgive me. What did you guys see? I think you guys saw my OBS. That is so funny. Dude, I probably just jump scared somebody. Oh, Firefly says I saw Black Bolt and White Flare at the mall today, but then they were super inflated. Amazon and Target or even Walmart selling them for cheaper. That's tough. Yeah, so when you stream, guys, you can do hotkeys. Oh, the animation? I wonder which one it was. Let me see. You guys should be able to still hear me. Which one did I hit? I hit so many buttons. Is it this one? No, this is the full screen. Oh yeah, this little animation here, dude. It's crazy. This is from whenever I was streaming Fortnite all the time, guys. Oh my gosh. You guys can see everything. Okay, we're going back, sorry. Oh, you found a couple of vintage cards worth like $10 and $20? Let's go! Oh my gosh. Finish the first sort by expansion. Love that, dude. Dude, I mean, finding a $10 card in a bulk lot, man, that is crazy. Sorry, I was gonna do that math. 140 divided by 11,000. So you're at like 1.2 pennies per card. Dude, you're gonna crush it, man. You just need to be able to sell those cards. We need to get on TCG Player to get that open. That's so exciting, man. I love bulk. I have a lot of bulk just chilling. I haven't bought bulk in a little while because I went through this frenzy where I bought like 4 large bulk lots, and then I really dove hard into Magic. And so my time has been split on top of my job just being busy. So again, we're just doing the best we can with what we got. Firefly, I'm glad you enjoyed the animation. Guys, I'm so glad that the stream has been so consistent tonight. It hasn't been bad at all. I'm so excited. Yo, what's up, AV Techno? Good to see you back in the chat. I hope you're doing so well. How are you doing this week? We're talking bulk, we're talking card business, we're hanging out. Fireflies on Instagram, I think they're crocheting some Pokeballs right now. It's gonna be so cool. We're hanging out. Let me actually, I got some. So I have this vintage bulk lot that I got. It's really just a mini vintage collection with no huge hitters. But let me grab it. We'll look at some of them. They're pretty fun. I know I got some nice IRs ranging from $2 to $40 for my personal collection. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, that's what it's all about. Those higher value cards can really help you out, especially anything that you can add shipping to. Not shipping, anything you can add tracking to is what I'm trying to say. AV says I am, thanks. But just been busy with school. Last week of summer classes. Let's go. Are you at university? How have your summer classes been? I'm not gonna lie. I was not the best university student, and I hated summer classes. But I did take a summer Spanish class, and that thing saved my life. I love that teacher, professor, saved my life. I could not pass Spanish, guys. I was a senior in college, and I still needed my Spanish credits because I had really hard Spanish teachers, okay? And I was a music student. I wasn't even a language student. Anyways, I'll be back. Find him. There we go. I found them. I can tell. I can tell I found them. I feel like vintage cards have a certain patina that you can just see. You can see it on the wear and tear. They're not as crisp. AV says I'm just in community college right now since it's more chill. Dude, that's sick. I went to community college too. I got a science degree from community college and then I went and got a music degree. That's so cool. Last semester is the fall. You're almost there. What are you studying? That's so cool. And I hope that you're, I don't know if you've taken finals for your last week of summer classes, but hopefully they went good. And community college is awesome. I know some people hate on it, but it's really great. Did I ask you this already, AV? This sounds familiar. Looking to go into accounting. That's so sick. Accounting is awesome. I'm so sorry if I've already asked you. Sometimes I'm bad like that. Or maybe I had the same conversation with somebody else. So here's some of this vintage kind of collection that I have. Some of them are really cool, like this dark war turtle. I mean, it is warped, it is damaged, but it is a beautiful card, guys. I love it so much. You know what's crazy is that this McDonald's card's in here, and I don't know why that's in there. The Duo, these are all super damaged. It's like someone put these in their pocket, but I still love them so much. Are there any bangers hiding in here? Here's an old Brock's card, absolutely demolished. Dude, a hollow Alakazam, that's crazy. Look at that guy. Dude. It says, just want to say I appreciate all your videos, been watching them along with the others. And it's helped me understand. Let's go, dude. Chinith, as you start selling, let me know if you have any questions. Do you still manage to sell heavily played or damaged cards? And if so, are you able to sell them at floor price? Yes to all of those. And actually, in fact, some of these, like if you come across older vintage cards that are damaged, they actually still have some pretty decent value. So like this is straight up damage for this Alakazam. Let's see if we can find it on TCG Player. That's crazy. I may do a different one that we can actually find. Crazy card right there. But yeah, some of the older cards, even if they're damaged, still have value. Look at this promo Mewtwo. Dude, that's crazy, dude. This card's not worth anything, by the way. I checked it out. Still not worth anything. Yeah, I could probably show you that with something. Oh, there's another Mewtwo. Erica's Clefairy and Jigglypuff from Gym Challenge. That's sick. Oh, we're gonna leave my first edition Meowth there for everyone to acknowledge and admire. It's really cool to talk to you live and ask these questions. I much prefer talking to someone who seems more real and has all this good beginner experience. Oh, thank you so much. I try to keep it as real and honest as possible because I think that's what adds the most value, right? In my opinion. And I prefer that too, so I really appreciate it. And that's my favorite, that's my favorite thing about the streams. That's why I want to keep doing streams. Yeah, there's the selling packs part of it, which is fun, and it's part of the business. We can sell packs, root for people. But more than that, it's just a place to connect, you know? I second that person's comment. Yeah, that was AV over on Twitch, Chinith. Let's see. I'll try to find a specific card here. Oh, you know what? The cards I'm looking for are put away, actually. Put them somewhere else, but that's okay. Let's keep looking at some of these. They're so much fun. Little Charmander. Oh. But yeah, all of these would either be heavy play or damaged, 100%. A lot of them are just straight up damage, like this Charmeleon. Dude, so many Charmanders, man. That's crazy. Yeah, some of them have some nasty gunk on them too. So unfortunate, but they're still a piece of history for me, so I really like them. I did see one in here that we could look at real fast. I think it's a Japanese card, actually. It's amazing to me, like, this is like someone's OG collection that they had growing up. And then there's just like these random Japanese cards chilling. Like, I don't, like, how did people find Japanese cards back in the day? I mean, probably the same way they do now. But it's pretty amazing that they found them, to be honest. Oh, I see it, I see it. If I can grab it. Maybe the wrong one. Oh well, we're struggling. It is a Japanese card, but it's just a coughing. But the old Japanese card back was like this. The Pocket Monster card back's pretty cool. Still waiting on getting my first collection and bulk purchases. Kind of waiting for TCG Player to come back. I think that's super smart for sure. That's what Chineth and I were talking about. Is just waiting for TCG to open back up seller applications. I wish they would give us a reason for why they stopped it. You know what I mean? Like, I think that would be really helpful for people. I think I know a lot of people right now that are just waiting. Chineth has a question. When you ship, do you take all your packaged cards to the post office directly, or put them in the mailbox for drivers to pick up? So yes and no. I actually do both of those things. So when you start selling cards, especially bulk, sometimes you get really large orders with like 20 or 30 cards in them. Anytime I have an order that exceeds about 10 to 12 cards, I actually ship that envelope as non-machinable, which is a different type of stamp. I can, like, if you've never seen a non-machinable stamp, I can show you because I have them with me. So I ship it as non-machinable. It's a little bit more expensive, but it helps give me peace of mind that the envelope will make it. And so yeah, so if I ever have a large order, I ship it non-machinable. And that means I'm gonna go to the post office. However, if I'm ever shipping cards and I don't have any non-machinable packages, I actually just drop them in my mailbox. And I haven't really had any problems with that, honestly. Yo, what's up, Carter? Good to see you, bro. What are you up to today? Yeah, oh, you have like 150 plus Japanese cards? Yes, actually, Japanese bulk sells too. Like, it's surprising, but it's true. I think I may have shared this story on stream, so I apologize if you've already heard it. But I actually, I had like 200. I had like 200 cards listed from Heatwave Arena, just basic cards. Basic cards, and someone bought all of them. Someone bought every single one of my Heatwave Arena bulk cards a couple months back. And I actually haven't relisted Heatwave Arena since then, but it just blew my mind, honestly. Yo, AV says, yeah, it sucks because I was making an account the night before but my phone was required for email verification. Dang. That's crazy. The next morning you woke up and had access to another phone. It was closed. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. Oh, you were so close yet so far away. And guys, I really am sorry about the signups. It has to stink, like, especially if you're really hoping to get into it. So, yo, Ray's here. Ray says, I'm delayed until 1 a.m. What? That's crazy. Ray, how has work been, by the way? Carter, I see you over on Instagram as well. 1 a.m. Bro, how many hours away is that for you? I don't know what time zone you're in. Carter says, I've just finished up watching Happy Gilmore 2. No, I haven't seen it, but I heard Eminem was in that movie. I actually just saw a short with Adam Sandler talking about that. It's so funny that you bring up that movie the same day I watched that short. Actually, that's actually low key crazy. Put this box over here. See nothing. The boss said they stopped it to improve their seller system for more rich data. Also, they are making it to where people in Australia, Canada, and UK. Yes, okay, that's sick. I've actually had a lot of people in Canada and the UK ask about TCG Player. A lot of times they reach out to me and they're like, hey, I can't sell on TCG Player because I live in Australia, UK. They're like, do you know of any alternatives? And I really don't, you know, because I don't live there. I don't engage in other marketplaces other than something like eBay, stuff like that. So I think that's awesome. Carter said there's a lot of random celebrities that pop up all throughout the movie. That's pretty cool. Let me see if I can find this Brock card. Brock 15 out of 132. That didn't work. that search did not work for me. I found him. Okay, guys. I wish I could share my screen right now. I'm sure I could. So guys. This card. Wait, that's a first edition. I don't want first edition. So this card right here, this hollow, oh my gosh, it's got bleach marks on it, guys. Yo, Chantel, what's up? Yeah, maybe Card Kingdom. Yes, I've heard good things about Card Kingdom, actually. I have heard good things, and I know that there's new marketplaces trying to kick up and start off and everything. So this Brock's trainer right here from Gym Heroes, hollow. It does not sell super regularly, but it does have some sales. Damaged, guys. This is damaged, right? Damage is worth $9. Wait, are there any damaged sales? Okay, wait. There's not. Okay, light played, it's worth over 20 bucks. If I can see. Yeah, like people are buying this card damaged for $9. Isn't that crazy? The last sell of a damaged card was 7/17, so that's like a week ago, right? It's crazy. So if you have the right cards, even if they're damaged, like you can still make money off of them. Isn't that wild? I finally found a card I could show you with. It took forever. How much is it raw? How much is it like near mint? Let me look at near mint real fast. So like if in the off chance you had this card near mint, yo, near mint's actually going for like, let me see the sales data. I don't want to tell you guys what they're listed for. Yo, near mint's about $22, $23. Not too bad. Yo, actually this one had a picture. But back in June, a really well-centered one sold for 44 bucks. That's crazy. Anyways. Yo, Chantel, how are you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. Yeah. Yo, AV, you're right. This is heavily damaged. On TCG Player, though, there's no heavily damaged. There's just damaged. So I think like what's crazy about TCG Player actually and actually just conditioning cards. Y'all hear that voice crack? What's crazy about condition? Yo, what's up? Yo, Kelly's here. Kelly, how are you doing? How was your week? What's crazy about conditioning cards is TCG Player. TCG Player has really strong guidelines for conditioning. And I've actually had disputes with customers. This has only happened once or twice. I've almost made 2,000 sales now. Once or twice, somebody will reach out to me and say, your card wasn't near mint. And they'll point to like, it wasn't centered. There was slight whitening on the edges that are like from the factory and all of that. So what I like to point to is I always copy and paste the help documents and the conditioning guide from TCG Player. I always provide those links and I let them know that just because a card has some slight defects from the factory, like not being centered, having slight whitening, all that kind of stuff, that stuff does not disqualify a card from being near mint. Some people on TCG Player try to buy cards in order to flip them or grade them, and so you got to be really on top of it. And obviously that could lead to negative feedback. But if you do it the right way, you're respectful, all that kind of stuff, it works out. Kelly said it's been a good one. Found a restock. Let's go. What's on your plans for the mini bathroom renovation? What kind of stuff are you changing? That's so exciting. I feel like Kelly, y'all always have a project. Y'all stay busy. AV says I've actually heard that the best thing to do is just automatically list everything you think is near mint as light play. Do you think that that's the best route? I mean, people should definitely know centering is not a seller issue. Yeah, I've heard that approach too, and I think it really works for people. And the truth is, like, honestly, the truth is that the difference between near mint and light played is not very much. And so if you want to avoid some of those conversations about near mint cards, you could totally go that route and you really wouldn't be missing out on a ton of profit. Maybe a little bit, but not, I don't think anything significant. So I think that's totally valid. For me, I actually condition them like near mint, light play. I'm really strict about that. But for me too, I also kind of enjoy the back and forth with buyers, sorry. So I don't mind having a little back and forth and talking to people. Especially, like, I really don't mind that. So that's why I do that. So yeah, but if you want to avoid some of those hard conversations, that's totally fair. And it's not a bad thing. Kelly says a new vanity, new floor, wall treatment, new light and mirror. Says nothing too crazy. Y'all are so cool. I mean that. Yo, what's up, Adrian? Good to see you, bro. How are you doing, guys? Thank y'all so much for being here. Adrian, how was your week? Oh, Adrian's got a really good question. So Adrian says, do you have to report taxes on TCG Player? The nice thing about taxes in TCG Player is TCG Player is going to provide you with a tax document at the end of the year that you will have to report on. However, there's some nuances there. Like, because I sell on my own personal website, I have a reseller's license in the state of Texas, which you should look into a reseller's license in your state too. We can talk about reseller's license a little bit. All of this is going to vary state by state. So don't take what I have as like law. Like, this is not financial advice. This is just my experience, right? I feel like you always have to say that. But because I have a reseller's license, which gives me the opportunity to buy products, to buy things without sales tax. So it allows me, in a lot of cases, to buy product without sales tax because my goal is to resell it. That's the benefit of having a reseller's license. So back to the main point is, do you have to report on taxes? So whenever I make sales in the state of Texas on my website, I have to report that and pay Texas sales tax on all those orders and sales. Does that make sense? Yo, what's up, Pokemon King? Good to see you, dude. What are you up to, man? So I have to do that quarterly. Every state is different. You can look into that. But when you sell on a platform like eBay, TCG Player, they track they track all that. They get it all ready for you. And if you sell over $5,000 in a year, you're gonna have to report that on your taxes, and obviously you're gonna have to deal with that. So just to stay legal. Kelly, I think that's crazy. Just say, like, anytime I hear that a new floor, when you're adding new floor in your projects and you're saying, oh, it's nothing too big, I just think that's crazy because I'm so bad at doing floors. Oh my gosh. Dude, Pokemon King, did you just call me Queso? Do I look like Queso? Dude, Queso's a good looking guy. I don't have, dude, I wish I had red hair. I wish my beard was as big as his. Dang. Dude, that's such a huge compliment, bro. Thank you so much. That is so kind. Dude. Hashtag goals. AV says, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily mind the talk either, but I guess it would just depend on how often it happens. Yeah. I don't want to have to dish out tons of refunds just because, oh no, it wasn't centered. And there's no, yeah. That's so true. And really, like, again, it just depends on like what you want to do, kind of what you're okay with dealing with. Honestly, for people that have disputes on actual conditioning, I've only ever issued a partial refund to one person. I've had two, like in my 2,000 cells, I've had two other people reach out saying that something wasn't near mint. I disputed it with them. I provided resources and documentation. In one case, I even escalated it to TCG Player. All of those things, like those two cases of more intense back and forth, I've never had to issue a refund, and I've maintained 100% feedback. In the one case I did issue a refund, it was my own fault, and I should have listed the card at light play. It was my own fault. So I issued a 10 pennies refund between the difference of the card in light play and near mint. So it wasn't too bad. AV tag, oh, people care about that stuff, don't really resell it. Yeah, I mean, people really care about like mint cards, but if you're looking to buy mint cards, you shouldn't be buying on TCG Player, to be honest. You should be like buying in person. Do I need a reseller license to sell on TCG Player, or do I need an LLC? So you don't need an LLC. I do recommend that you look into a reseller's license, but I don't think you need it to get started. You need to look into that. Fact check me, please. Okay. Yo, Alba, good to see you. How are you doing? Please, like, I could be wrong, right? Just caveat, I could be wrong. But I think anybody that's looking to sell Pokemon cards, if you're trying to do it like in a legit way, or maybe like have a dream of doing a business, you should get the reseller's license. All you got to do is fill out some paperwork, get approved. It's free. And then if you do actually use it, you need to be careful to actually report on your state sales tax when you're supposed to. So it's not too bad. At least for Texas, they make it pretty easy. AV says right, but I mean, I just having to go through and refund just because they are unhappy. Yeah. For me personally, I don't refund just because a buyer's unhappy. But I have issued refunds several times. It's part of it. It does suck though. Are you gonna go coffee with your dad in the morning? That's awesome, Carter. Like a duo tournament. Good luck out there. That's so cool. Excited for you guys. That's awesome. Yeah, AV, that's right. Like if it's my mistake, obviously I'm gonna fully own that. I'm gonna fully make things right. I sold a near mint card, and on TCG Player, you know, there's things called roller print lines that can happen where there's just these lines in the card prints. And just because there's like one or two of them, you can still have a near mint card that has some roller lines on it. But this card on the back, it had a cluster of roller lines, and it was definitely light play. So anyways, I learned a good lesson. You shouldn't be going to TCG for near mint even. Yeah, I totally agree. If your idea of near mint is a gradable card, it's not the right place. Adrian says, can you show me what envelopes you use to ship like 20? Yeah, I'll show you, bro. I'll show you. Chinna says, good information. I'll have to look into a reseller license. Yeah, check it out. It's definitely worth it, man. It's definitely worth it. You definitely want to utilize it because like sales tax, at least in Texas, is like 6.5%. So if I can avoid paying 6.5%, that's more profit for my business, right? Like that's a huge amount of profit over time. So just keep that in mind as you're going about that. So, and it's totally legal. Let me see. Can I show you what envelopes? Let me get those for you. Grab this as well. So Adrian, this is the envelope that I use to ship. I can actually ship up to about 36 cards in this envelope. which is crazy. 36 is pushing it, right? Like that's the maximum I would put in here. But it's just a regular like number 10 envelope with the window. It makes it easier to print your orders and everything that way. And then these little folders are what I use to protect cards as well. I don't use top loaders just because I've gotten in trouble from my post office. I think top loaders are perfectly fine, but sometimes you get really particular post office people and they get really particular about what they're doing. So anyways, I put the card in there, I fold it, so I can put about 8 or 10 cards in each of these, really up to 12. And then I just lay them, I tape them inside to the paper so they're secure, and then I lay them on top like that. And that's what I do. And then I use a non-machinable stamp. I would use a non-machinable stamp to ship these so that they reach their destination safely. So let me know if you guys got any more questions. Always happy to show you guys this stuff. If I have an order of 30 cards, I would get 3 of these. I would cut off the tops, and then I would lay them side by side with up to 10 or 12 cards in them. Is there a reason why you use that specific kind of envelope? I watched someone's YouTube and it seems like A2 envelopes are better just because the card or shipping shield can't move around. That's probably true. For me, I always tape like these are my shipping shields, so to speak. I always tape this to my actual invoice inside of the envelope and they're not moving at all that way. So A2s, let me look those up real fast so I actually have a reference for what that is. Oh yeah. There's a guy on YouTube. I like his videos. I think he goes by. Just a second. Oh, what's his name? Yes, his name is Gaming Vitamins. Gaming Vitamins, I believe. He's a big Magic seller, and I think he's even making his own brick and mortar. He's a pretty cool like YouTuber. He recommends these, honestly. For me, I don't like, I would prefer this longer way. Just because I feel like I can manipulate this to put more cards in it, if that makes sense. Yeah, Gaming Vitamins is awesome. That's so cool that you've seen this stuff. My battery just died, so I'll have to change that out. Sorry guys, that's why it's doing that. It just seems like more work compared to putting the cards in a sleeve into the shipping shield. Yeah, that might, AV Tech, that might work better for you. For me, this is the system that's worked best for me so far. I will say, are there windowed A2 envelopes? Let me get that battery real fast. There could be window envelopes. So the only thing with A2 envelopes is you don't have the window on them, so you also have to account for the shipping address. Whenever, like for me, that's printed off and already ready to go on my invoices and shipping sheets. So yeah, you could totally print the return address and the customer's address as well. That's totally fair. So AV, it sounds like you got a pretty good plan. I like Gaming Vitamins setup. When you get started selling, you gotta let me know how that goes. But yeah, I prefer the number 10s personally. It's harder. So the only thing with my camera setup right here is it's harder to change the battery. As you can see, this usually takes a couple seconds. It can take me like 20 seconds. Which is still not that long, but it's long enough to be a mild inconvenience. Especially if I have to unplug my camera every time. Yeah, I really hope you get to start doing it soon too. Kelly, if you're here, let me know what color you're going for the bathroom. Are y'all doing something crazy or are you gonna keep it pretty classic? You should stream on Twitch at the same time as YouTube. I do. I stream on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, and I'm not on TikTok right now. So just 3 places right now. I need to set up, I can set up TikTok on this setup that I have, but I just haven't yet, so. Quick shout out, if anybody wants to check out some of the packs we have available, I mostly have Japanese available, but I do have some Obsidian Flames, SV base available, and I do have some white and black Japanese still available also. Oh, my Twitch, it's Rar Penguin. I haven't, so Rar Penguin is a name that I would stream gaming content on, and I've kept it going. That's my in-game name for everything. So it's all one word, Rar Penguin. I'm gonna post it. But yeah, that's where AV Tech is watching from too. I like Twitch. YouTube's awesome too, though. I've met a lot of great people on YouTube by streaming. Honestly, I've just met a lot of amazing people on YouTube lately. The channel's been growing. I love the content. I actually just filmed a new short video that I'm gonna edit and get released after stream, so that's fun. Yo, what's up, Zen? Or Zine? I think it's Zen. What's up, Zen? Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, dude, Zen with the Prime sub, bro. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Dude, is that you, Adrian? Is that Adrian? Let me know in the chat, bro. Let me know in the chat. Hopefully you're doing good. And thanks for the support, guys. I appreciate it. I'm gonna plug this battery in. It's Adrian. Let's go. Dude, okay, guys, I went to the gym yesterday. It was a heavy deadlift night. If you guys don't know, I do like to train strongman. If you've never heard of strongman, you should Google it. It's so much fun. It's such a spectacle. It's men and women lifting heavy stuff and having fun. I went for a heavy deadlift. My goal deadlift is 500 pounds. I deadlifted 455 yesterday. So I'm pretty sore today, but it was such a good deadlift. I was so proud of myself. If you guys lift or do any like run or whatever, like you guys know, like whenever you get better at something, it just feels so cool, that like sense of progression. I also have some shiny treasure, guys. We do have some shiny treasure boxes available also, so pretty fun if you guys want to go Mew hunting, Charizard hunting, all that good kind of stuff. Firefly says, I just made a quick reel. I'm putting my cards into the binder. Let's go. The Pokeball's coming soon. Love it. Yo, love it. Let's go. Dude, what a fun night. I love all the questions. Like, honestly, this is what's up. Dude, Goth Star Money. Dude, I love that name. That's crazy. AV says, I have a question for you since you've bought bulk, just because it'll help me get more of an idea. What price would you pay for 150,000 card collection? Oh, interesting. 9K rares and mythics, 130K commons and uncommons, and like 10K lands and tokens. Fully unsearched. Dude, that's amazing. Honestly, that's so cool. Oh, that's hard. So typically for 150,000 cards, I would be looking at 150. I try to buy that for anywhere between, my math is so bad. I gotta do some math. So yeah, so the question is, AV, is how, okay, I would typically buy a bulk lot like that. Everyone is gone. What's up, Get Wrecked? Good to see you, bro. It's a, yeah, MTG collection. So wait, is it bulk or is it a collection? Like the person selling, is it their collection or is it like their bulk cards? I think that's an important distinction. But for bulk, I would try to buy that for anywhere between $75 to $150. Obviously, the 150 is probably closer to where you're going to be at. And the question is, how do you value the rares and mythics? Oh, Get Wrecked says no one's here. We lost every single person from years ago. Yo, Get Wrecked. I stopped streaming for almost a year, and I don't stream Among Us or Fortnite anymore. So that's probably why you're saying that. So, oh, so the bulk's unknown. Okay. So, let me think. 9,000 plus rares and mythics. That's such a cool collection, AV. Is this a real collection that you have the opportunity to buy? Get Wrecked. I do have the Discord server, but it's dead. It's dead, just like my Twitch channel, bro. Oh man. So I do. AV. Oh, we got a new order. Kenny jumping in with an order. Let's go. Dude, Kenny is jumping in with one shiny treasure pack. So we got a shiny treasure EX. We've got 2 white flare and 2 black bolt. Everyone say good luck, Kenny, in the chat. Kenny, thank you so much for the love and support, dude. I appreciate you, man. Kenny the koala? I don't know if Kenny's is a koala, but Kenny's jumping in with some packs. Dude, RIP to Kenny the koala. That's an old school joke. Yeah, he did not want to sell at a price I was going to offer, and I know because someone else made the same offer. Just wondering what you think. AV, honestly, I think the best way to proceed with that, would honestly be to ask the person, I would ask them, what do you value? Number 1, what do you value your collection at? Number 2 is, can you send me pictures or a list of your higher value cards? And what I would tell him is, I would say, send me information on any cards that are worth over $5 or over $10, and then say, just so you know, I'm a reseller. I have a business and I'm a reseller, and anything under $5, anything under $10, I'm going to value at bulk prices. So that way they know upfront, obviously, that your intention is to resell the collection, but you're also communicating that you respect. Oh, he's not willing to give a list or scan anything. Okay, that changes things too. This is so cool. Okay, Kenny, AV, I'm thinking about it. That's such a cool. What offer did you? He valued it at 8,500, I guess. No, it's such a gamble. AV, it's such a gamble. I would probably value it much lower. You were gonna offer 5. Oh, it's such a gamble because you don't know what you're getting. Because not all of those mythics are worth $1. You know what I mean? Some of those mythics are gonna be worth like 50 cents. Like, just because a mythic's there, do you even know what sets they're from? Okay, guys, everyone say good luck for Kenny. Kenny's jumping in. Kenny B. Kenny B, where are you watching from? Let me know. Where's my pin? Okay, Kenny, what do you want me to open first? I'm thinking we're gonna open Shiny Treasure first, and then we're gonna jump into White and Black, so just let me know. I don't doubt he has some decent cards for sure. It's from 1994 and up to Final Fantasy. Yeah, I think his evaluation at 8,500 is way too high, but that's pretty normal for people with their own personal collections. But the fact that he's so unwilling, to sort or give you a list of higher value cards would make me pretty sus on it. And I would maybe be at $1,000 or like pushing a little bit more than that. I think your offer of 5,000 was very generous, but I don't know the person, and so I don't know. That order works. Let's go, Chineth. Thank you so much for diving in with the support, bro. Let's go. Yo, Chineth, you're starting a 151 sort right now. Let's go, man. Yeah, I love 151. I actually need to relist 151 because I'm running a little bit low. Okay, guys, we got Kenny's order up first. We got Shiny Treasure EX, maybe a Mew or Charizard. We're looking for him. We got White Flare and Black Bolt, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support, bro. Let's see if we can pull you some fire tonight. Our pulls have been kind of crazy lately. AV, I think that's a super cool opportunity, but you have to be at a price you feel comfortable with and be okay losing some money there. However, with that many cards, you may be in a good spot. You know what I mean? Okay, everybody, let's say first, everyone put some FPMs in the chat for Kenny. We're gonna switch gears real fast. We're gonna focus on Kenny's opening, and then we'll get back to the conversation about collections and everything like that. Everyone put some first pack magics in the chat for Kenny. So I'm trying to get this to focus correctly. Okay, I think I got it. Let's go, guys. Our first opening of the night is gonna be a Shiny Treasure, white and black. Let's go. I love Shiny Treasure. Chineth, have you opened much Japanese before? I have so much fun opening it. First pack magic here. We're gonna do 3 to the front. I think it might be 4, but we're just going for it here. Okay, we got a little electric generator here. Let's get it. Let me know if you guys can see the cards, if there's any issues. Yeah, AV says good luck. Let's go. We got a little Trainer Town, a Paldean Tauros. Ooh, Pikachu. Okay, we got some Fuecoco going on. Let's get it. Oricorio, Mimikyu. We've got the Noibats. Okay, our little EX Fortress here at the end. Let's get it, man. Oh, no, not at all. Dude, Japanese packs are super fun. They're a bit different, though. So this was a high-class Japanese set. It's guaranteed to have at least... It's guaranteed to have a hit in every pack. So EX or above. Our EX hit was the Fortress EX. Not bad. And then this right here, Black Bolt and White Flare, actually have 7 cards per pack. And there's not a guaranteed hit, but obviously you can get the Pokeballs, the ARs, SARs, and everything like that as well. A standard set of Japanese cards has 5 cards per pack with no guaranteed rare, which is crazy, right? It's crazy. Okay, we got our Joltik. Dude, I love Joltik. I think Joltik's a cute Pokemon, not gonna lie. Sarua. Let's get it, guys. Dino. Ooh, a little Pokeball reverse Roggenrola. You guys see the Pokeball? Yeah, you guys can see it. That's awesome. Got the Kling Klang, and then our last 2 here is the Heatran and the Purloin. Well, we'll get that Roggenrola sleeved up for you. Get Rex says not a bot isn't on Discord anymore. Dude, I remember not a bot, dude. Good days. Get Rex, how have you been, bro? Last pack magic for White Flare, guys. Dude, 2 to the front is the card trick. Okay, we got a little trainer here. Bravery, Deerling. That's clean. Dude, Watchog is the evolution. Ooh! Dude! We got a Master Ball, dude. We pulled the same Pokemon twice. Master Ball reverse, let's go. And the Gothitella. Gothitella? I think that's what it is. Oh, you're going to Maryland. Let's go. Dude, I lived in Baltimore for like 3 months, bro. I love Maryland. Good people. Baltimore was really fun. Black Bolt, guys. 2 packs remain. Let's see if we can get some AR luck here. 2 to the front. We got a Master Ball and a Pokeball, though. That's pretty sick. Dude, we got the Golett. Let's go. I like that guy. It's a pretty cool Pokemon. Dude, the Litwick. Litwick is one of my faves. Get some Litwick. We got another Pokeball reverse. I don't think these are guaranteed in every pack, so it's interesting that we're hitting so many of them. Go. I think this is Landorus. Landorus Pokeball reverse. Oh, you're from Maryland or Baltimore? I missed not a bot and 3 other people I used to talk to. Dude, I feel you, man. Dude, time changes things, you know? The holo's guaranteed in black and white, right? Yeah. I'm not sure if the Pokeball reverse is guaranteed. I haven't figured that out yet. Last pack magic for Kenny. Let's get it. 2 to the front. Last pack magic here, guys. Everyone put some LPMs in the chat. Let's go, Rionculus. Okay, Firefly, thank you so much. Let's get it, guys. Another Pokeball reverse, Thundurus, and oh, we got a double Thundurus pack. That's crazy. Okay, no ARs for us this time, Kenny. Thank you so much for the support, bro. I appreciate you. Let's get your Master Ball and a top loader because that was a pretty solid hit right there. Let's get it. So the reverse and holo guarantee is cool. Baltimore is only an hour away. Dude, that's so cool, man. I lived downtown. I lived there for 3 months. My wife worked at Johns Hopkins there, which is pretty cool. So we lived downtown, a couple blocks away from Johns Hopkins, really, really close to the aquarium in Baltimore. That was super fun times because we would walk to the aquarium. We got to watch the fireworks show at the dock, the pier. That was really cool too. Dude, I don't know. Maryland was a vibe. It gets hot there, dude. Dude, I didn't realize that Maryland got so hot in the summer. I came from Texas, and I was not ready for that. And then the heat waves, bro. It like they had to turn off the electricity and stuff. Do I have any promo codes right now for the website? Like the Pokemon online card game website? You're a brave man living in downtown Baltimore. It was scary a little bit, bro. So what we did is we were never out past dark. So anytime the sun was setting, we would be inside. There was definitely instances of crime close to us. And what's crazy, just like any inner city area, is what am I trying to say? What's crazy is like we lived on a good block of streets with really nice people, and then like a block further or 2 blocks further was like a super heavy crime area. You know what I mean? So we had to learn about those things, and luckily we had a really amazing landlord. But yeah, it was just a short time there, so that we were at Johns Hopkins for a while. So beautiful city though, man. Get Rex's, I'm about to cry. I feel you. AV says a few people I met a long time ago in life and talked to were like that too. Some of them just stopped messaging one day. I mean, I have those stories too, for sure. It's hard. Like whenever I graduated high school and everything, like you just naturally fall out of communication. Life takes you in different paths. It's crazy. So. But yeah, I mean, it's actually a natural part of life, just like having people come in and out of your life. Like, it's super natural. Obviously, you're going to have friends that stick closer and that you stay in contact with, but it's going to be, over time, a smaller and smaller circle. But you'll also bring more people into your circle as you get to know more people. Like, when I went to college, I got to meet new people. And actually, my best friend now, I met in college. Yeah, we still talk all the time. It's a hard task to have to do that, though. Yeah, it is super difficult. Oh, yeah. AV says, not for us, antisocial. Antisocial people are the best, though. Some of my best friends are antisocial. It is hard, though. I do feel you. I'm a more talkative person. So I don't want to pretend like it's not hard. So I do want to say that. What I do wish when we lived in Maryland that we would have taken a trip to DC, but I don't know, man. I'm a Texas kid, so like I like wide open spaces. So Get Rex says I'm social. So if you're social, you can make contact, you can make connections with people for sure. For sure. Oh, AV, did we chat about everything with the collection? Oh, wait, I see your message. So I'm super debating if I should go any higher on it. Like 6K really is pushing it. He said he had a couple others interested, so I'm kind of okay. Here's another question, AV. Will this person be okay with meeting so that you can review some of the cards? Like, would he or she would they be willing to meet somewhere public like a Starbucks or a local coffee shop or whatever, and just bring a 5-row for you to look through, or bring some ETP cases or whatever? Because honestly, like, honestly, I think the buyer, like you as the buyer, stand to risk the most. So. Yeah, 2-hour drive. AV, that is quite the commitment. But if you're looking at spending, if you're looking at spending $6,000 to $7,000, then you can maybe factor that drive into your costs. And maybe like if you have a couple friends, you can go and maybe make a day out of it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's some options there, but it's not easy by any stretch. Like 2 hours is a long time. That's a 4-hour round trip, right? So Get Wrecked has been falling for 4 years, 13 days, and 2 hours. Sheesh, that's a long time, bro. That's a long time. Oh. Yeah, yeah, AV is brand new. But honestly, AV is much more in tune with like my new content than you would be. Get Wrecked, do you collect Pokemon cards? AV, sorry, I've talked a lot about it, but like at the bottom line, like what I think about it is I think it's a really cool opportunity. And if you, I was like, let me give you my short version of my thoughts, and then I'm going to start talking for longer. I don't want to do that. I think it's a really, really cool opportunity. And if $6,000 for my business was only 20 to 30% of my working capital. So what I mean by that is if you have $12,000 or $18,000 that you're working with, and you're willing to risk 30% of your working capital, knowing that there's a high likelihood, there's not a high likelihood, but there's a likelihood that you may break even or whatever. That's okay. My voice cracks. I think that would be a more calculated risk. However, if 6,000 is 100% of your working capital, then you need to like, what other areas and avenues could you put that $6,000 to work to make you more money with less risk? So that's what I would do. Remember when the Waddle server used to have like 5,000 people? I do remember that. It was chaos. I couldn't manage it, and I deleted like thousands of people from my Discord server. But no, those were good times. I love Fortnite. Dude, Get Wrecked. I said this last week too to some people. If I ever like win the lottery or can stop working, I would love to start streaming games again. But right now, it's just not what I can do. I can't do it. But maybe in the future. You never know, man. I could win the lottery tomorrow. I don't even try doing the lottery, to be honest, but you never know. I could find the One Piece tomorrow, and I would be set. Any One Piece fans out there? Actually, crazy story about One Piece is there's a new guy where I work. I'm not gonna say names. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna share any details. There's a new guy where I work, and they let me know that they are a semi-professional One Piece player, and they brought their binder into work, and they have a ton of tournament prize cards, a literal binder full. It was very impressive. That person's gonna teach me how to play the game too, so I'm excited. If I ever make a Discord for Pokemon, I will let you know. I played around with the idea a couple months back. If I make a Discord, I will need support. Okay, the reason why I hesitate is because I'm so bad at responding sometimes to people, and I'm so bad at really being active. So if I commit to a Discord server, I want to be really involved, if that makes sense. And I would love to have some people that are like actively like involved, being welcoming and stuff like that. So it's definitely something I've thought about, and I'm not opposed to. I'll think about it some more. It'd be fun. I understand that. I just feel like it might be one of those things where it's a really good deal and just nobody knows. And I know at least one other person was where I was at the 5K offer. Yeah, AV, it really is one of those deals. I think you're absolutely right. Like that purchase could be a grand slam home run. You know what I mean? Like that could be amazing. Yeah, Firefly says I can help. Okay, I'll let y'all know. I will think about it this next week, and I'll make a decision. Because you guys are awesome, and that would give us additional opportunity to stay connected. Yo, get wrecked. You don't get wrecked. We're on Twitch, bro. Like, gender plays no role in our conversations. It literally does not matter. Obviously, like, gender does matter, but what I mean is you don't, when you're on Twitch, you don't need to be talking about people's gender, because that's kind of strange. Yo, David, thanks for the sub over on YouTube. We got a new YouTube sub. Let's go. Oh, get wrecked. You're good, man. Just I would just be careful, man. You don't want to come off as weird. You know what I mean? I could assist some on the Discord server. Been a Discord member since like 2015. Dude, that's sick, man. I'll definitely let you guys know, because it would be really fun to be able to connect with y'all more. I feel like sometimes I say weird stuff. Dude, guys, it's been so much fun. I think I am gonna head out pretty soon. But I really appreciate y'all. I will be live again tomorrow. I am gonna be running around town, hopefully finding some cards and stuff. And Kenny, thank you so much, man, for the order too. I appreciate you. That was fun. I really wish we could have got you something else, but that was super great. Hopefully the 151 sorting is going well too. But yeah, yo, AV, if you end up going for that collection, I want to hear about it, okay? You got to keep us updated, and if I create the Discord, you got to share pictures of the cards. That would be so sick, actually. That would actually be really fun. Like we could share stories about our recent collection buys, bulk buys, all that kind of stuff. Get wrecked. You definitely don't want to get canceled if you can help it. Oh man. But guys, thank y'all so much for being here. I really appreciate y'all. Oh, you need to do a Target run to get packs or order online. You should try to get some. Firefly, I know you wanna master this set, don't you? Yeah, AV, that's a great idea. Even if you could just give you a couple pictures, you know, like give you some a little bit of an idea. Sorting's going okay. I had way more rares. Let's go. Okay. Yo, you had way more rares than Surging Sparks. I've been selling some Surging Sparks lately. There's been a couple of bulk orders of Surging. It's been fun. I love how people automatically know I'm techie even with this name. Yeah, I mean, whenever I see AV techno, I think more of music, but the AV makes you think of audio visual. So I get a little techie vibe from you. Are you techie? Oh yeah, you want to be Grandmaster, but I'll buy the singles. Yes, I totally agree. Yeah, ripping is always fun. Oh, people always call you techie. Dude, how cool is that? That's so crazy. That's so crazy. That's funny how Get Wrecked was kind of like, Get Wrecked kind of knew, but didn't know. Okay, guys, I'm gonna head out. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll be live again tomorrow at 8:30. And look forward to seeing you guys there. Bye, everyone. Have a good night. Enjoy your weekend. Okay, I'm